Daddy will always come back. Sweetheart. She just said, Daddy will always come back, which is took me out because I'm separated from, and I live away from them. And she said, Daddy will always come back. I want to show that boy the world. I want to show that little boy the world. I want to introduce him to everything I can. Just expose him to everything I can. I love him so much. And I know he has challenges. They diagnosed him as severely autistic, but I don't believe he's that. I don't believe that. I don't. When I look in that boy's eyes, he's there. He came up to me. He put his arms out. I was like, all right, mate, what's the matter? He put his arms around my neck. He climbed on me. And he looked into my eyes. And he said, you're my daddy. He's never done that before. And it was just such a huge moment. He's in there. He's in there. So, I have a commitment to show that boy the world. I have a commitment to show that boy the world. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. If you'd like to support me, I have a few things to ask or to suggest even. If you want to support me for free, and it was a massive help, subscribe to the channel. It'd be lovely to have the little button pressed, and there's a little bell. You can hit that too if you want. I have a Patreon, which is down there, exclusive music and videos every single week, and a guided meditation every Thursday. I have channel memberships on my YouTube, which is next to subscribe, and it is all about automatic writing, which is something I used to get rid of depression from my life. It was miraculous. As you saw at the beginning there, Poppy... Poppy said the other day, Daddy always come back, and it hit me really hard because I feel like she doesn't understand that. To her, it's the fact that I come back hit me because there's so many things to unpack in the emotional response I had to just that little sentence. It just kind of broke me down completely. Daddy always come back. She's asking me to always come back. She's saying she knows I'll always come back, which is incredibly important to me. It means that I'm a man of my commitment. I'm a good dad. If she's saying Daddy always comes back, like I believe in my heart that Daddy's always going to come back, that means I'm doing a good job as a dad. And I love those kids, and I do everything for them, you know. I mean, I would walk on broken glass for those kids, obviously. And I'm just watching them grow, and it's tough not being in the same house. But as my AA sponsor and my therapist as well both said a couple of weeks ago, I'm really becoming my own person and my own man. And they both, I feel like when the separation first happened, they both kind of, not the therapist, but my sponsor, I feel like were both kind of, it felt like they wanted me to sort it out and get back together. And now they both said in the same week, and they're both people I really value and really trust their opinion. My sponsor especially was like, he was always pushing me towards making a reconciliation. And last week he was like, you know what? I'm seeing such a change in you and such a confidence, and you're becoming your own man. And there's also, I've got automatic writing to thank for that. And if you want to find out about that, just join my channel subscriptions. That's been huge for me. Just deciphering messages that I've been getting from my higher power and my higher self and trying to live by those values. It's been huge. And I want to it's important to me to have integrity. It's important for me to keep my commitments. And I was at a meeting today, and the guy was like, write down your commitments. What are you really committed to? And I had my kids, you guys, this is hugely important to me. This whole thing about connecting with you guys, making content, I can't tell you how important it is to me. It's a lifeline, and I value it so much, and I value you so much. So you were on my commitments list. Then I had supporting my family. And then I had a couple of other things that I can't remember now. It's not that I'm being coy. I literally can't remember what they were. Now let me think, because it's important. Health, God, my spiritual program, and my recovery. Those were the others. I'm 8 years clean and sober back. I've been in the program I haven't had a drink or a drug for 19 years. I relapsed on prescription medication. So my recovery is super important to me. But the last one on the list, and I didn't realize I felt this way until today, and it was another thing that hit me really hard regarding Alfie. I want to show that boy the world. I want to show that little boy the world. I want to introduce him to everything I can. Just expose him to everything I can. I love him so much, and I know he has challenges. He's got a lot of challenges. He struggles socially and emotionally, and they diagnosed him as severely autistic, but I don't believe he's that. I don't believe that. I don't. When I look in that boy's eyes, he's there. His lights are coming back on, and he's my world. He's my everything. I mean, my relationship with Poppy is amazing, but she I feel like is neurotypical, so it's a more traditional father-daughter relationship, but with Alfie, I've had to work at it, sometimes I have to get down on his level just to look at him, and I'm like, look at me, and sometimes he won't, and sometimes he will, and when he does, it's so beautiful. I can't tell you. And the other day, for the first time ever, it's never happened before, he came up to me, he put his arms out. I was like, all right, mate, what's the matter? He put his arms around my neck, he climbed on me, and he looked into my eyes, and he said, "You're my daddy." He's never done that before. And it was just such a huge moment. He's in there. He's in there. So, I have a commitment to show that boy the world. I have a commitment to show that boy the world. I want him to experience everything and have an amazing life. And he's going to, because I'm going to make sure it happens with everything I've got. So my commitment is to God, to my kids, to you guys, those are my commitments that I realized today. And I just wanted to make a video about how they are, because I realized I don't really post them anymore, because me and Laura came to an agreement that we only do it on really special occasions. Like today felt like a really special occasion. Like I don't make a habit of posting them anymore. Wow, that was a roller coaster emotionally making this video. I love you guys. Let's come back on Friday and talk about something else.